What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Mr. Valentine. Nice to be with you again, or for the first time. Today, I'm watching the 2020 movie Soul, and it's a Pixar film that I'm excited to watch because this year I'm going to make a determined effort to watch more Pixar films. So, leave me some suggestions in the comment section. I heard that they have been releasing some bangers, some classics, and they have been off my radar. So, I'm trying to, make up for that. You know what I mean? I'm already planning to watch How to Train Your Dragon, Coco, Turning Red, Up. I haven't seen Up, and many movies talk about that film all the time. So the time is nigh. It's here for the picking, and I'm excited to share the journey with you. So smash that like button, leave me some comments down below, subscribe if I don't already have the pleasure of your subscription. You can get full length videos. You can get early access to videos I upload here to YouTube, and you can select films for me to watch over there on my Patreon, Mr. Valentine Reacts. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the movie, shall we? I'll see you on the other side for the review. Ole do it. I was thinking, something wrong with my TV there for a second, but no, no, no. Very intentional.
All right, let's try something else from the top. 1, 2, 3, stay on the beat. You, Caleb.
Forgot my socks, Mr. G.
She forgot her sack.
I appreciate the enthusiasm. This is me if I played an instrument. I'm not musically inclined at all. I can barely play the piano, you know what I mean? Everybody has their gifts.
All you, got it, go for it. Hang on, hang on. What are y'all laughing at? Connie got a little lost in it. That's a good thing.
Yeah, she got lost in the sauce. She was cooking though. She had her chef's hat on. Steph Curry.
Look, I remember one time my dad took me to this jazz club, and that's the last place I wanted to be. But then I see this guy. He's playing these chords, force on it, with a minor. I was, whoa, whoa, whoa. And it's like he's singing. And I swear the next thing I know, it's like he floats off the stage.
Yeah, certain songs can get into your bones, man. Right in your pores.
He's lost in the music, in it. And he took the rest of us with him. That's when I knew I was born to play. Connie knows what I mean. Right, Connie?
I'm 12.
It's like, hey, let's pump the brakes there, Teach. You know what I mean? I wonder what Jean Baptiste thinks about this film.
No more part-time for you. You're now our full-time band teacher. Job security, medical insurance.
Wow, that's great.
I said we're moving on up. He doesn't seem too thrilled about it. Peculiar.
Thanks.
Oh, I love this movie already. Did my eyes detect Nina Simone on the wall over there? Shout out to Soul, bro. Shout out to Jamie Foxx.
Full-time job.
Yeah, Mom, but
You're going to tell them yes. He didn't struggle giving you an education. You could be a middle-aged man washing underwear in my shop.
Shots fired.
Mind you, and Lord knows we need more teachers in this world. Playing music finally be your real career. So you're going to tell them yes, right?
Please say yes.
yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's a strong start to a movie. You know what I mean? We can see his ambition, his goals in the first couple minutes. That's concise writing. I rock with it. I rock with it.
Mr. G, it's Curly, Lamont Baker.
Yeah, you can call me Joe now, Curly. I'm not your teacher anymore.
I'm the new drummer in the Dorothea Williams Quartet.
Dorothea Williams, are you kidding me? Congratulations, man. I would die a happy man if I could perform with Dorothea Williams.
Uh-oh.
Could be your lucky day.
Ah. Got decisions to make, my guy. Pulling him in both directions. All right. How does this look so photorealistic? I don't understand how this is like humanly feasible. How is this possible that it looks so believable?
Boy Bishop said he sat in with you on a set last year in Brooklyn. Said you were great.
Well, for a coffee shop.
Yeah. I have my moments, you know. It's not my first rodeo, if you know what I'm talking about.
Dorothea.
He's transcending. Like that one meme.
Mr. Gardner.
Call me Joe, Dorothea. It's a pleasure.
Joe is Ray Gardner's son.
So, we're down to middle school band teachers now.
Ah, all right. Nice to meet you too, my lady. Off to a rocky start, Balboa.
Get on up here, Teach. We ain't got all day.
What do we play?
Oh my gosh. Come on, let's get on the same wavelength, the same frequency. Oh, the improvisation in jazz is a thing to behold when done right. It's heavenly. It's heavenly. I recently got into John Coltrane, and my favorite things is some of the best music I've ever heard. Listen to John Coltrane, my favorite thing, and thank me later, Drake. Talk about getting lost in the sauce. He's feeling himself. This is a spiritual experience. Okay, this what you doing, movie? This what we doing, soul? All right. Sign me up. Sign me up. I'm on board, baby. I'm on board.
Sorry, I zoned out a little back there.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Joe Gardner, where have you been?
He was in a particular pocket, bro. He was in a pocket.
Got a suit?
I
Get a suit, Teach. A good suit. Back here tonight, first show's at 9, sound checks at 7. We'll see how you do.
Yes, dude. Let's get it. Get a suit because this line of work suits you. Papa's got a brand new bag. You understand me?
never gonna believe what just happened. I did it. I got the gig. I know. Dorothea Williams. Can you believe it?
Oh,
Just don't tell my mama like this.
yeah.
Forget class. I'm in the Dorothea Williams class. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, sorry.
Okay. I cannot tell you how excited I am to know nothing about this film because this is a fresh experience and this is taking a turn. Buckle up, baby. Buckle up. It's going to be a joyous ride. Keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times.
Hey, hello.
What's your name, honey?
Joe Gardner. I'm not supposed to be here.
Must have been sudden for you. I'm 106 years old. Been waiting a long time for this.
For what?
The great beyond.
What? Wait a second.
As in beyond life? That's death right there?
Exciting, isn't it?
No.
I am the walrus, the Beatles.
No, listen, I have a gig tonight. I can't die now.
I don't think you have a lot to say about this.
Yes, I do. I'm not dying the very day I got my shot. I'm out of here.
I don't think
He's defying, like, yeah. Death doesn't suit me. Y'all got me messed up, bro. Check, please. Check, please. Got everything he wanted. Then he fell down a manhole. That's irony for you, Alanis Morissette.
Wait, I'm not finished. Gotta get back. I don't want to die. Oh my God. Help! I'm not done. I gotta get back.
Come on. The cosmos has to have something else in store for you. This is majestic. This one of those films. Why haven't I seen this before? So that gives the word soul a whole new meaning. It just gave this movie richness and depth and a beauty that I did not anticipate. Shout out to Pixar. Leave me some more suggestions in the comment section so I can tell this is going to be splendid. Oh, It's giving me goosebumps. R.L. Stein, even the soundtrack is appropriately ethereal, naturally out of this world.
Let's give the mentor some room.
Who are you?
I'm the coming together of all quantized fields of the universe, appearing in a form your feeble human brain can comprehend. You can call me Jerry.
Feeble is an insane thing to say, if not accurate.
Hey, is this heaven?
No.
Is it H-E double hockey sticks?
Hell? Hell? Hell?
Quiet coyote.
Hell no.
This isn't the great beyond. It's the great before.
The great before?
We call it the U Seminar now.
Okay, we talking a little purgatory, a little limbo.
Does this mean I'm dead?
Not yet. The body's in a holding pattern. It's complicated.
Oh my God.
Come on, little souls. Get on up here.
I wasn't ready. No. I'm trying to wrap my head around this. This is amazing. I'm locked in right now.
This week,
What is it?
the count's off.
Excuse me?
There's a soul missing. The count's off.
If this movie does anything, it's going to get kids interested in using an abacus again. Make abacuses great again. Abaci?
The excitable pavilion.
This is where personalities come from?
Of course. Do you think people are just born with them?
So, how do they get to Earth then?
Oh, they use the Earth portal. Once they get a complete personality, of course. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, he's heard quite enough, man. This is infinitely interesting. This is Inside Out on steroids. Just for that. Yeah, I'm watching Inside Out 2 soon, so this works out perfectly. He's giving it the old college try. He's like, hey, I'm trying to make my way back to the motherland, but destiny has other plans for him.
I'm not sure I'm supposed to be here.
Mentoring isn't for everyone. You're more than welcome to opt out.
Actually, on second thought, the mentoring sounds like fun.
I'm glad to hear it. Jerry will take it from here.
Thanks, Jerry. Head right on over there to...
Oh, she's so ominous. This is hilarious. Who wrote this film?
Hello there, Terry.
The count's off.
I seriously doubt that. Count hasn't been off in centuries.
1,000 souls going to the great beyond every day. 2 souls per minute, Jerry. 1.5 souls per second. And I count every single one of them.
I'm aware.
It's my job to keep track of this stuff, Jerry.
My brother's like, the math is not mathing, as they say. Something smells fishy.
I'm always counting. You blinked 5 times since I started talking. 6.
Right. Since accounting is your job, don't you figure out the problem?
Maybe I will.
Wonderful.
Hello again, Terry.
Don't play dumb with me.
Come on
Okay,
now.
Here we go.
I wasn't born yesterday. I know a few things about a few things. This is arresting, man. I like the approach this story is taking to existence.
All new souls are given unique, individual personalities.
I'm a manipulative megalomaniac, intensely opportunistic.
Oh, this one might be a handful.
Let's get that one into the realm of politics right now.
You'll notice these souls are all missing something. What goes in this spot? These souls need their spark. That's where you come in. Maybe you will find their spark in the Hall of Everything.
Oh, this is fabulous. And I don't throw the word fabulous around willy-nilly. So believe me when I say this is fabulous with a capital F. They're cooking with gas.
Our next mentor is Bjorn T. Borgensen. Dr. Borgensen, world-renowned child psychologist. Dr. Borgensen will be matched with soul number 22. 22 has been at the U Seminar for quite some time and has had such notable mentors as Gandhi, Abraham Lincoln, and Mother Teresa.
I made her cry.
Ignore that.
The trifecta.
It is an honor having you prepared 22 for Earth.
I'm gonna make you wish you never died.
Most people wish that 22.
Oh,
Bye!
all right. We got to keep an eye on 22, bro. I don't know about you, but I'm suspicious of 22.
It's not gonna work. I've had thousands of mentors who failed and now hate me. Teresa,
I have compassion for every soul. Except you, I don't like you.
Copernicus,
The world doesn't revolve around you, 22!
Muhammad Ali,
You are the greatest pain in the butt!
Marie Antoinette.
Nobody can help you. Nobody.
But no thanks, Doc. I already know everything about Earth.
This is some sophisticated, elegant, hilarious writing. What? This is intellectually stimulating. This increases your IQ points by at least 10 to 20, right? If my calculations are correct.
Wait, you're really not Bjorn Borgensen?
It's my life.
Excuse me, what's going on here?
Oh, goodness, it's Cedric's rap group. Now,
Yes, let's do it.
let's look over here.
I don't want to go. I don't like jazz.
Black improvisational music. One of our great contributions to American culture. Let's give it a chance, Joey.
No true words have ever been spoken.
This is where it all started. This is the moment where I fell in love with jazz. See, the tune is just an excuse to bring out the you.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I became a jazz musician.
Yeah, it creates something about your individuality, your style. It gets down to the seat of your consciousness.
Sorry, Joe.
Sorry, Joe.
My life was meaningless.
Oh, a delightfully precise tonal shift. The shift in tone is brilliant.
No, I will not accept this. Kid, give me that badge. I'm going back to my body.
Oh, yeah, sure. Here. Unless it becomes an Earth pass, I'm stuck with it.
Just in case, so there can be no misunderstandings here, bucko.
Well, what if I help you turn it into an Earth Pass? Will you give it to me then?
I'd get to skip life. Yes! But we gotta get this thing to change first, and I've never been able to get it to change.
No, all about sparks, because mine is piano. Really? Nothing at all?
Oh, no, not jazz, just music. I don't like music sounds. Feels like a little too much.
That doesn't move the needle at all? Are you for cereal?
By the way, why do you sound like a middle-aged white lady?
Don't. This is all an illusion.
Huh?
The whole place is a hypothetical.
I could sound like this if I wanted to.
I could even sound like you.
Life is so unfair. I don't want to die. Somebody called the ambulance.
I just use this voice because it annoys people.
She's shape-shifting before our very eyes. Can literally be anything, which, dovetails perfectly with the idea of improvisation. This is what I mean. I need to watch more Pixar films.
Croissants? Bacon could be your spark.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Just smell it.
Can't. Neither can you.
What? You're right. I can't smell. We can't taste either.
All that stuff is in your body.
All right.
No smell, no taste.
One-stop shop.
Okay, I get it. Moving on.
For them not to have any senses, this is sensational.
You told me you tried.
I did. If there's one thing I'm not, it's a liar. Unlike Abraham Lincoln. You're really okay being on a penny.
Well, of course.
Okay, but they put Andrew Jackson on the 20.
Jackson?
Earth is boring.
Well, what else can we do?
Andrew Jackson can't hold a candle to me.
So let's get you to the great beyond.
Please, Jerry. You look really good today, Jerry.
Okay. I've never seen 22 this enthused. Good for you, Dr. Borgensen.
She knows where her bread is buttered. Come on, the night is young, bro. We got hope. There is hope yet. I got faith in you two. Find that spark. Find that inspiration to fill in the contours of your personality and your soul. Let's go.
And we're going there, why?
Because I know a guy there. A guy like you.
Like me? Alive? Wait, are you actually helping me?
I've never seen anything that's made me want to live. And then you come along. Your life is sad and pathetic, and you're working so hard to get back to it.
All right, 22, show me how you really feel.
What is this place?
You know how when you humans are really into something, it feels like you're in another place? Feels like you're in the zone, right? Well, this is the zone, the space between the physical and spiritual.
I was here today during my audition.
Talking about the liminal space of the flow state, a flow state liminal space. Have I said this movie is brilliant? If so, it bears repeating.
Oi there, fellow astro travelers! Good to see you again, 22.
Moonwind!
Trying to get back to my body. Can you help me?
That's what we do. We are the Mystics Without Borders, voted to helping the lost souls of Earth find their way. I'm Moonwind Stardance. That's Windstar Dreamer Moon.
These weirdos are gonna help me get back?
Just wait.
All right, it's a motley crew, to be sure.
Let's get this lost soul back home.
I don't know if this is exactly promising, but you know, we'll see.
Some people just can't let go of their own anxieties and obsessions, leaving them lost and disconnected from life. This is the result.
Oh.
Make a trade?
Looks like another hedge fund manager.
Connect to your earthly body.
A commentary, an indictment of capitalism on full display.
Whoa, that's me. Thank you. What am I doing with my life?
I'm alive! I'm alive! Free yourselves! Whoa, he got back just like that?
Now look, man. I could not be more impressed with this film. You know, they're taking the metaphor. They say, you hear a lot of people talk about soul-sucking jobs, a 9 to 5 that drains the soul out of you. And for them to materialize this, to make manifest that expression is incredible. The Incredibles, bro. Jeez Louise, bro. Holy Toledo. This movie is high octane.
Are you dead?
Well, not yet. Can you help me get back?
We've never connected an untethered soul back to its body before. Perhaps if we travel to a thin spot. Yes, all aboard! Anchors away! Keep a clean nose.
An untethered soul, huh? The Tethered. Wrong crowd for Jordan Peele's movie, Us, Illusion.
So if your souls are here, where are your bodies?
On Earth, of course.
And let me guess, you're drumming, chanting, and meditating.
Yes. Like that?
Potato patata. Let's call the whole thing off.
I thought you hated Earth.
Yeah, I'm not stuck with a body, so I can go wherever I want. I'm a nobody, get it?
We Mystics landscape every Tuesday.
Bob Odenkirk.
Lost souls are not that different from those in the zone. The zone is enjoyable. When that joy becomes an obsession, one becomes disconnected from life.
It's a tightrope you have to walk, a minefield.
Now, since you don't have a connection to your body, you will have to tune back into your physical surroundings. Close your eyes, breathe into your crown chakra.
This is a mythical, magical, magnificent journey that has my respect.
Concentrate on where your body is. Listen for cues.
A movie about finding yourself could not be more spiritually rich and complex. This is meditative.
Speaking, maintain your meditative state or you'll break the connection. Now, see if you can smell and feel.
I feel fur.
Did you?
I feel fur.
Oh, the therapy cat is working.
Am I close? Look, there I am.
His heart rate is increasing. I'll get the doctor.
Mr. Mittens.
We got motion, twin. We got motion.
Don't rush this, it's not the right.
No, it's my time.
Wait, not me!
Ah, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here.
I did it. I did it. I'm back. What the? No. No. No, no, no.
This is a catastrophe.
Wait a minute. If I'm in here, then who? You're in my body.
You're
wait,
in the
that's
cat?
my body.
I'm in a body?
That moving guy, he messed this up.
I'm looking for some catharsis.
Doc, you gotta help me. That's my body, but I'm trapped. They think you're me? You gotta try.
Doctor, we have a
Problem. I'm an unborn soul and I want to stay at the youth seminar.
But that drug doesn't seem to be working.
No, you don't understand. I'm not Mr. Garcia.
Yeah, let's get an orderly, huh? One has flown over the cuckoo's nest.
I fell into your body because it doesn't have a soul.
Why am I in a cat?
I don't know.
Is there anyone we can call, Mr. Gardner? Friend?
Tell her no.
No.
This is an unbelievably good film.
Do you think you can walk?
I don't know.
But will you try? Gotta find Moonwind. He can fix this.
I mean, one can only hope this is fixable because we got ourselves into a conundrum, a predicament, a pickle, if you will. Pickle Rick. I'm Pickle Rick. Hey, look, Morty. I've turned to a Pickle Morty. Rick? I don't know if you should be a Pickle Rick.
Move your... No, careful. Those fingers are my livelihood. Get in.
Come on, we got to lock in, bro. This isn't the duo I expected, but it's the one the movie deserves. Mr. Gardner and 22, in for the long haul.
Go, go, go. Oh, no. 22. I didn't know I had claws, okay? I'm sorry. But come on, let's go.
No way. I'm staying right here until your stupid body dies. It will happen any minute now because your stomach is earthquaking.
She needs a breather, bro. She needs a hot second to wrap her head around.
Yeah, this place is worse than I thought. It's loud and bright. What is that in my nose?
That smell. And if you think that's good, just imagine what it tastes like.
Oh, I could go for a New York slice right about now. Matter of fact, let me pause and order some pizza. No. What's your favorite pizza? Let me know in the comments.
It's so good.
It's not horrible.
Good. You can eat on the way. Let's go. Or you just take a few minutes. Sure.
That is a terrific balance of the script right there, the writing.
I don't feel so angry anymore.
That's great. Did you find Moonwind?
Maybe.
Have a Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry, 22. I want 22 slices of pizza right now.
It's pronounced gyro.
Yeah, but in New York, we call them gyros.
Now, I got in a fight with Archimedes about this. He said it's...
Gyro.
Yo.
Gyro.
YOLO.
Gyro.
Sergio?
Gyro. It's gotta be him.
You gotta help me.
Joe, you made it into your body.
He didn't.
That is my body.
The old switcheroo. You know what I mean?
That's marvelous!
Hey, Moonwind.
Look, I put this man's soul in a cat.
Who cares? You. We only have room for one weirdo here. Graham, get back to work.
No one understands.
Our peculiar dance card is all full up. You know what I mean?
We'll have to perform an old-fashioned astral transmigration displacement.
A what?
Way to get your souls back where they belong. It's a glorious ritual indeed, full of chanting, dancing.
He's gyrating or gyrating. You know, how you pronounce it? Gyro.
I need to be at the half note by 7, so this needs to happen right now.
Who must wait for another thin spot open between Earth and the astral plane? Government calls it 6:30. Look, I'll meet you at the half note.
6:30, you serious?
What is time? Time is nothing but a human construct. Mystics without borders, though. Such a fascinating concept. There are shamans living among us that we that are underrated and we don't appreciate enough.
Just run to that one.
Is that Teach?
Oh man. Murphy's Law, baby. When it rains, it pours. The last person we want to see. That's life, though. Life throws a mean curveball.
Hey, Mr. G, it's Curly. Dorothea freaked out when she saw you, and she called this other guy. He's got the gig now. I'm sorry.
No.
What's the plan? Clean yourself up, put on a killer suit, and get to the club early. I'm gonna try and talk to her. Just make sure you show up looking like $1 million, all right?
Mr. Gardner? Ah, it's Connie. She's here for a lesson.
Me can't do it today.
Good. Now let's go
All right, smooth. She's a smooth operator.
check out that suit.
came to tell you that I quit.
Quit?
Oh,
Here, I quit. I think jazz is pointless.
Oh, yeah, jazz is definitely pointless.
hey.
In fact, all of school is a waste of time.
Of course. Like my mentor George Orwell used to say, the ruling class's core curriculum stifles dissent. Oldest trick in the book.
What are you talking about? She doesn't care about any.
First off, bro, this is legitimately something for the whole family. I just got through reading 1984 George Orwell, and it's funny. This line right here is how I detected that's Tina Fey's voice. I don't know why her talking about George Orwell unlocked that information in my brain. The brain is such a, compelling mechanism. You know what I mean? Propaganda. Let's go.
You really got things figured out, Connie.
I better give this back.
You're right to quit.
I was practicing this one thing yesterday, and maybe you can listen to it and tell me to quit after, okay?
This is an exquisitely written character and dialogue. This is pitch perfect. Anna Kendrick. There's such harmony. Oh. She has that X factor, star quality.
Wow. You really love this.
Yeah. So maybe I better stick with it?
Yeah.
Bye, Mr. G. See you next week.
22.
Oh, this is making me vulnerable. The dynamic.
So, Connie came here to quit, and she didn't.
22. Forget about that. Listen.
I need to know this, Joe. Why didn't she quit?
Because she loves to play. Trombone is her thing. Maybe trombone is her spark. I don't know. If I'm gonna get this gig back, I need your help.
You know, it's a trombone thing, shawty. Tuba thing, shawty. Y'all sing drumline?
I'll help you. But I want to try a few things. If Connie can find something she loves here, maybe I can too. So, what do we do first?
Let's go. Let's go. This is stupendous. This film is truly confident and it's flawless. So far, this film has been flawless.
I just need to line me up. Now be still.
It's like a little tiny chainsaw.
Don't move.
I'm not moving, you're moving.
I appreciate the cultural specificity. There's nothing more intimate than the lineup in the Black community.
Oh, no.
Don't worry, I'm okay.
Oh, my hair. My hair is not okay. Disaster. Oh, we gotta fix this right now.
Okay.
This qualifies as a disaster. Just gave him the George Jefferson. You know what I mean?
Should I even ask you how this happened?
Getting ready to play with Dorothea Williams tonight.
Dorothea Williams? Big time, Joe. Congratulations.
Joe ain't getting no gig, Des. Oh, he missed a close but no cigar.
This guy. Joe, ignore him.
The peanut gallery over here. Sipping on that haterade, I see.
You keeping that cat on your lap?
Is it okay that I do that?
Suit yourself. You're the boss.
I am?
When you're in this chair, yeah, you are.
Ah, little chainsaw.
You need to settle down. I can deal with some freaky stuff, but if this cat don't chill, you're gonna have to put it outside.
But then my life changed. I was existing as a theoretical construct in a hypothetical way station between life and death. I heard that. And by the time I got to...
Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt. Sounds like my college years. That's funny, bro. This is funny.
But I never planned on cutting heads for a living. Wanted to be a veterinarian.
Well, that's too bad. You're stuck as a barber and now you're unhappy.
Gosh, man plans and God laughs.
You are not all that. Anyone could play in a band if they wanted to.
Don't pay Paul any mind. I can't just bring other people down so they can make themselves feel better.
Oh, man.
He's just criticizing me to cover up the pain of his own failed dreams.
Oh.
You cut deep, Joe.
Mic drop.
I wonder why sitting in this chair makes me want to tell you things.
That's the magic of the chair. I love this job. I get to meet interesting folks like you.
Yeah, the Black barbershop, bro, is a staple in the community. You have poetry, you have therapy, you have community, everything, bro. Some of my fondest memories are in the barbershop. I haven't gotten a haircut in I think like 6 years now, but it sticks with you, bro. It sticks with you. And I appreciate how the movie is, giving the culture some, putting it under a microscope and showing all of its contours, all of the, the silhouette of the culture and the intimacy of it and the vulnerability of it. And haters like Paul, my name's Paul and that's between y'all. This is this has some weight, this has some significance, some gravity, Sandra Bullock.
It is nice to finally talk to you about something other than jazz, yo.
How come we never talked about your life before?
You never asked, but I'm glad you did this time.
Oh.
I grabbed a couple road lollies.
Joe's seeing life in a brand new way, different lenses through which he's viewing the world. And this is a catalyst for that. Catalyst, but pun unintended, but I appreciate it. I've never met a pun I didn't like. I sat down and watched Soul to do two things: drink coffee and make puns. And I'm all out of coffee.
But you did all right back there. How did you know how to deal with Paul?
I didn't. Like you said about jazz. I was jazzing.
Jazzing is not a word. Music and life operate by very different rules. Don't
Is that the case? Show your work there, Joe. Show your work.
Hey, I made a song. I'm jazzing.
Enough of the jazzing and everything like that, dude. What are you doing?
Joe's having his Marilyn Monroe moment. Yeah, the attention to detail and the love for storytelling this movie is putting on display is awesome, man.
Hurry up.
Okay. You were right. These pants are loosening.
Ah! Oh, no. Don't let people see your butt.
It's your butt.
It doesn't matter whose butt. Take off the jacket. Tie it around your waist, quick.
SpongeBob, I split my pants. Please tell me y'all like SpongeBob. I used to watch it all the time. SpongeBob episodes used to hate to see me coming.
I have to go to Mom's.
Okay.
No. You don't understand. Mom doesn't know about this gig, and she's not gonna like it.
Because she thinks you're a failure.
What?
I didn't say that. You did.
My mom has her own definition of what success is, and professional musician isn't it. So let me see. I need the suit fixed for a.
That's the thing about being a parent. It's you want to be practical. You want to be practical. You want to say, hey, you know, shoot for the moon, shoot for the stars, but you also want to give them a realistic expectation. So it's an interesting dance you have to do as a parent. You don't want to just say it's a pipe dream. Like, no, kid, you can't be president. You can't be a famous jazz singer. But you also don't want to say, hey, it's guaranteed. Yeah. And it seems like she is she is stomping on his dreams left and right. But I don't know. There's room for growth there. I like it. You can tell that she cares. I know we only saw the mom for like a few seconds, but you can tell that she cares. She just wants what's best. She just wants what's best for Joe. But how it's coming off, it can be a little rough. Tough love. Tough love.
Recycle life, I promise shall bring us to one. Beating hard in the end now, though we are apart.
That's definitely Jamie Foxx singing, right?
He's good. Heard music before, but I've never felt like this inside.
Of course, you love music now because you're me. Now,
Is that a spark I'm detecting? Walmart spark?
Joey! Baby boy, we heard the news.
oh crap, she knows.
Your mama's in the back.
A domineering throat clear.
You forgetting something, Joey?
Kiss her. I always kiss Melba when I see her. Just do it. No, not on the lip.
Joey! It's gotten into you, boy. Cougar. I knew. Take another kiss when you get back, Joey.
She said, let him finish. Like, come on now. I'm not a young woman anymore. How many more kisses do I have left, dude? This is truly lovely. This is a lovely film, and no one can convince me otherwise, regardless of how it ends, because the elements of this movie is coming together to create a fine meal, a nutritional meal. Might I be so bold to say? At the risk of overstating, I feel like this is nutritional. I'm getting my nutrients.
I hope that cat isn't supposed to be some kind of peace offering.
Say you rescued it.
I rescued it.
Too bad you can't rescue your career.
Just ask her nicely if she can fix my suit.
Does this gig have a pension, health insurance? Same as the other ones. It's like you can't even be truthful with me.
My mom has never understood what I'm trying to do with my life.
My mom has never understood what I'm trying to do with my life.
22!
Time out, time out, time out. 30-second time out on the court.
Repeat after me. I can't be truthful with you because it seems like no matter what I do, you disapprove.
I know you love playing.
Now, the truly magnetic quality of this film is taking my breath away. Holy Toledo. Even the way the camera shifted, and for the creator, the filmmaker, to apply cinematic principles like, all right, come on.
I finally land the gig of my life. They're upset.
You didn't see how tough a musician was on your father. I want to see you struggle like that.
Dad could pursue his dreams and I can't.
Father had me.
This isn't about my career, Mom. It's my reason for living. And I know Dad felt the same way.
His raison d'etre.
I'm just afraid that if I died today, that my life would have amounted to nothing.
Joey.
Oh, that's touching. Oh, that's deep, man. That's profound. Pouring his heart out. And you can see the strained relationship.
Let's make this work instead.
My dad's suit.
Lulu, bring your good scissors in here. We got work to do.
Yeah, mom is rough around the edges, but saying Joe reminds her of her husband, his father, that's pivotal. And then for her to change like this and finally get on board, she supports. That's touching. That's beautiful. That's moving. That's effective movie. That's effective storytelling.
Ray would have been so proud of you, baby. Like I've always been. You heard me, right? Suit is wool, not polyester. Putting that cat on your shoulders again.
Yes, ma'am.
Ah, this is making me misty-eyed. So, what are you doing to me? I'm not tearing up. You are.
I can't believe how good I look. The suit, look at me. Ooh, just turn a little bit right there.
Oh, hey, who's that?
That's
what?
it.
Who's back here? Still me.
A little swag, a little aura. All right. I see you, 22. Oh, man. Such bravura. This is excellent, man. It's the little things in life.
So, you ready?
Huh?
To go home. But you're ready to get off this stinky rock, huh? What'd you think of Earth anyway?
I always said it was dumb. I mean, look at what I found. Your mom sewed your suit from this cute spool. When I was nervous, Des gave me this. A guy on the subway yelled at me. I kind of liked that too.
A gorgeous perspective of humanity in all its shapes and sizes. You hear me?
Truth is, I've always worried that maybe there's something wrong with me, you know? Maybe I'm not good enough for living. But then you showed me purpose, passion, and maybe skywatching can be my spark. Or walking. Really good at walking.
Those really aren't purposes. That's just regular old living.
The world is your oyster.
Who's ready to go home?
Moonwind!
Have you back in your bodies in no time.
No, I've got to find it here, on Earth.
You're only loving this stuff because you're in my body. Find your own thing to love when you get back to the youth seminar. I need my body back, now.
Uh-oh, conflict, party of two. This is where the rubber meets the road here.
I'm in the chair.
22! Find my purpose! 22, you come back here!
That's a delightful callback, bro. That is expert. This is mastery of storytelling. Do y'all disagree? Y'all can't, y'all have to concur, right? Yo, this is genuinely legendary.
It's your time to go, Joe Gardner. I know you don't. Gotcha.
So close. He was so close, he could taste it. Everything's going right. But then life has other plans. You have to circumnavigate, bro.
No! I was gonna play Dorothea Williams.
I was about to find my spark.
Find your
You
spark, my
promised.
life. I
5
lost
minutes.
everything because of you.
You cheated.
Yeah, cut a few corners, skip a few steps. There are consequences.
22 got her pass? Oh my goodness! I knew you could do it.
After thousands of years.
What filled in the last box?
I did. It's my spark that changed that badge. She only got that because she was living
that's
my
right.
life in my body.
Come on, Mr. Gardner.
Oh.
Joe, it's time for you to accompany 22 to the Earth portal. Chance to say goodbye.
Of course.
This is intense, man. This is emotionally intense. Emotions are running high.
You can't be sure why my past changed.
Think about it. You hated music until you were in my body. You hated everything until you were me.
You're just the inspiration, Joe. Come on. This is a bittersweet moment.
I hope you enjoy it.
She's like, how dare you? The audacity.
How the dickens did you do it?
I just let her walk a mile in my shoes, you could say. Hey, we never found out what 22's purpose was.
We don't assign purposes. Where did you get that idea?
Because I have piano. It's what I was born to do.
A spark isn't a soul's purpose. Oh, you mentors and your passions, your purposes, meanings of life.
Pish posh. You feeble-minded so-and-sos.
It is music. My spark is music. I know it is.
Yeah. Joe Gardner got what he wanted, but can he live with it? Will that suffice for him?
Who let this lunatic in here?
You got to give me another chance.
It's my band. I decide who plays.
And if you don't go with me, you'll be making the biggest mistake of your career.
Oh, yeah? Why is that?
My only purpose on this planet is to play. It's what I was meant to do, and nothing's gonna stop me.
Okay, say it with your chest, my guy. Say it with your chest.
I guess you really are a jazz player. Tell Robert he's out. For now. Nice suit.
Get ready, Joe Gardner. Your life is about to start.
I can't get 22 out of my brain though. So as much as, as much triumph as he is feeling, my heart is going out to 22. So I'm conflicted. And the movie is doing a great job of getting me to care. I'm invested. I care about these individuals I see on my screen. They're not just animation. They're not just drawings. They're three-dimensional. That's a testament to the writing. You understand me? In some way, this movie is either a prequel or a sequel to the movie Whiplash.
Welcome to the quartet, Teach. That's my Joey.
Oh. Mommy's supporting you in the crowd, but there's a piece missing, right? It hits different. After this experience you've undergone.
So, what happens next?
We come back tomorrow night and do it all again. What's wrong, Teach?
It's just, I've been waiting on this day for my entire life. I thought I'd feel different.
I heard this story about a fish.
Talk to me. This is Water Dave Foster Wallace.
He swims up to this older fish and says, I'm trying to find this thing they call the ocean. The ocean, says the older fish. That's what you're in right now. This, says the young fish, this is water. What I want is the ocean. See you tomorrow.
Yeah, me and this movie, we're on the same wavelength. We're on the same frequency, the same bandwidth. I'm picking up what this movie is dropping. The existentialism, the philosophy, the perspective, you know, the individuality, the humanity. This is gorgeous. There's nothing like seeing yourself in the mirror at the right time in your life to get you thinking, reflecting emotionally, psychologically, spiritually. I'm a soul man. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-da-bum. That's amazing. This is elegant and striking all the right chords, if you will, because I'm taking a bite out of the pizza of this movie and I'm getting the same pleasure to my emotional taste buds of the pepperoni variety, emotional pepperoni. As they say, life is what happens when you're busy making other plans or wishing for another life. Stop and smell the gosh darn roses. This is a moment of enlightenment, and the movie has earned it. This is spectacular. A truly sensational, tremendous film.
Maybe skywatching can be my spark, or walking.
Those really aren't purposes, 22. That's just regular old living.
You spoke too soon, my brother. My beautiful black brother. Oh, exquisite, exquisite symmetry to get into the transcendent meaning of life. Monty Python.
Joe? Joe! Man, what are you doing in the zone?
I messed up. I need to find 22.
I'm afraid she's become a lost soul. I'll explain on the way.
Come on. Let's go ahead and open up our Apple Maps, our Google Maps, and find 22 at our earliest convenience. Requesting backup. Over. We need backup. 22's on the loose.
There!
Good show.
22!
I'm on.
She's like, yeah, it's too late for all that lovey-dovey.
Easy. I just came back to give you this. Easy. 22, listen, come back.
Temper? Temper?
I'm happy to accept this very special award I requested, but that I absolutely deserve.
Joe Gardner?
And I'll just take that back.
Hey!
Don't mind if I do. Let's not count our chickens before they hatch.
22, stop. I have something to tell you. Stop. No. 22.
Try this on for size, my guy. Come on, I want some harmony, bro. I want them to mend these fences.
Will you listen? You are ready to live, 22.
Yo, she's no longer eating pizza. Joe Gardner is on the menu.
Not good enough. You're dishonest. All you make are bad decisions. Wise, and you won't make it in the world. Selfish. No one would ever want to be around you. All you make are bad remarkable soul I've ever met.
Talk about having an identity crisis, 22.
Those aren't purposes, you idiot. It's just regular old living. This is a waste of time. You because you were in my body. That's why you ruin everything. There's no purpose.
Joe became part of the problem. He needs infinite more trips to the barbershop.
You have no purpose.
Astoundingly clever. This is original, ingenious.
You ready?
Huh?
To come live.
I'm scared, Joe. I'm not good enough.
Talk about soul searching.
I never got my spark.
Yes, you did. Your spark isn't your purpose. That last box fills in when you're ready to come live.
You bet those sweet cheeks it does.
You're pretty great at jazzing.
This movie could not be more beautiful if it tried. You understand me?
But Joe, this means you won't get to.
It's okay. I already did. Now it's your turn.
That's the selflessness we love to see. Altruism, party of one.
I'll go with you.
You know you can't do that.
I know. I'll go as far as I can.
Oh, I could not be more vulnerable right now. This has ripped me open.
Hey, take a look.
Just being of service to our fellow human beings, our fellow souls. Soul searching, inspiration, passion, generosity. Why is this tearing me up like this? Did y'all have a similar experience? This is mesmerizing. The care and affection Joe is showing and the movie. This is earth shattering as 22 makes her way to Earth.
Mr. Gardner,
Yes?
do you have a moment?
All the time in the world, or the universe for that matter.
Thank you.
For what?
We're in the business of inspiration, Joe. But it's not often we find ourselves inspired. So we all decided to give you another chance.
To add a little icing on the cake.
Hopefully, you will watch where you walk from now on. What do you think you'll do? How are you going to spend your life?
I'm not sure.
Do something with Connie, bro. Mentor many more Connies on Earth.
But I do know I'm gonna live every minute of it.
Oh, okay, okay. I am so enthralled, man. Who wrote this movie, bro? This is life affirming. Oh my gosh. This is remarkably life affirming and soul enriching. And soul enriching. This has reached every aspect, every fiber of my being. This is revolutionary. And how it pulled it off in such a tactful, strategic, sophisticated way. Because it's such minute detail to storytelling, to the framework of existence, humanity. You know what I mean? We meet a school teacher by the name of Joe Gardner, who wants to play jazz, but he seems like it feels like he has settled. He's stuck in this. John Baptiste. Oh, so when I asked earlier, I wonder what John Baptiste thinks of this. That answered my question. He had a hand in the pot. He was in the kitchen when this was being cooked up, which I thoroughly appreciate. I'm glad I left the credits running in the end here. But yeah. And so for the movie to be called Soul and to take the narrative approach of discuss having a framework of jazz, the improvisational, the harmony, the individuality, the individualistic style that jazz necessitates and requires from musicians, and how you can extrapolate and apply that to everyone's life, because we're all just improvising. Life doesn't come with a manual, you know what I mean? Life doesn't come with a guidebook. We try our best through literature, history, education, but you know, we have to learn as we go. Life is being born and jumping off a cliff and building a parachute on the way down. And so this movie is capturing that and distilling that brilliantly, perfectly. If this is ranked anything less than a gosh darn 96 on Rotten Tomatoes, I will lose my faith in Rotten Tomatoes. I will never check it again. Because how? This movie checks all the boxes, bro. They gave us the traditional three-act structure, but also implemented such a beautiful sense of life-affirming detail. You had emotion, you had brevity, you had concise dynamics, story dynamics. We only saw the mother, Joe's mother, a few times, like a few minutes of screen time. But that's all we needed to convey why she felt the way she did about her son and, the father of it all. The apple not falling far from the tree for Joe Garden, her being overbearing and domineering a little bit, but the love is there. And so when she pulls out that suit, that creates such a remarkable sense of change in the story. And that's all we want from a movie, right? We want to meet characters, who have ambitions and goals, but there are obstacles and circumstances getting in the way of our characters of achieving those goals. And so what movies have a tall task of doing, and it's not easy. It's not easy. As someone who writes screenplays, it's not easy, having a character have a goal and put things in their way, preventing them from achieving that. So what this movie does is a feat. It's an achievement, man. About the ambition and stopping to smell the roses, stopping to smell the flowers, and that's why when we see that soul, that lost soul, a pivotal scene, like I said, the Mystics Without Borders, it's really the glue, the fulcrum on which this movie rests. You understand me? Because when we see that soul, that lost soul, and then his body reabsorbs the soul, and he was a stockbroker or whatever it was in the financial industry, maybe a day trader, stock trader. Then he says, when he gets his soul back, he looks around like, what am I doing, bro? That is an indictment of the rat race of capitalism. But, not gonna go. That's for another video. But that's just so sophisticated, bro. Because they talk about a soul sucking job. What does that mean? So, for the movie to be called Soul and us to explore the afterlife, the liminal space between living and non living, is incredible, breathtaking, marvelous, stupendous, truly. Truly, like I said, like if you haven't seen or listened to John Coltrane's My Favorite Things, these are a few of my favorite things. Okay, I won't do it, but it's like a 13-minute song, and there is a three-act structure in that song by itself. Like what happens is a spiritual, a mystic experience. Like I can't explain it. It's inarticulable. It's ineffable what transpires. So go listen to that song. That really got me into jazz. I'm recently into like jazz just of last year. I'm sorry. I know that's a little bit late in the game to listen to jazz, but yeah, John Coltrane, Miles Davis. It's my nascent journey, incipient journey, but the juice is worth the squeeze. So in this movie, the juice is well worth the squeeze and the existentialism. So he falls. All he wants is to have a gig, a paid gig, playing music instead of just teaching it. And I love the Connie storyline. The girl who played the trombone. That's a perfect aspect of the plot. And so he seems like he is living a life as a failure. And so when he gets the opportunity from one of his other students, his other Connie, everything seems to be a bed of roses until he falls into a manhole. And boom, where does he wake up? what they call the great beyond. He's in the hospital on Earth, but his soul has been transported to this ethereal, magical existence, plane of existence. And so the particulars in this world is they are so fascinating and mesmerizing how they were able to communicate what it would like, and you're packaging it in terms everyone can understand. Yeah, this is engineered and catered towards like a younger audience, but no. Everybody genuinely can catch what this movie is throwing, pick up what this movie is dropping, and I'm not excluded. I was, when it was shifting gears, when it was truly telling the audience what it, how it felt about the world and about the seat of personality and, the goal, the spark. The spark is a wonderful angle to take for this movie. It's a wonderful angle saying we're in a holding pattern. A holding pattern, the great before. And like I was trying to truly just stay in the moment, but my mind was reeling at the different angles. And you had Carl Jung popping up, Carl Jung and mentions of psychology and, psychoanalysis. And so I was having the same feeling I did when I watched the movie Inside Out a few years ago. It's on my Patreon. It's on YouTube, actually. Yeah. So if you're watching this on YouTube or Patreon, check it out. That was many moons ago. And I'm watching Inside Out 2 very soon. It's high time I watch that, bro. I've been kind of saving it because Inside Out, the first one, was so magical. It was stupendous. It was actually stupendous. So I've been like, okay, I want to save it. It's like one of those keeping it as like a trophy on the shelf because I know it's great. I know it's great. There's no other way because the people responsible for that film like really care about the prospect and the exercise of cinema and storytelling. And so, yeah, I'm watching that very soon. The Hall of Everything, being in the zone, bro. We all have that feeling of like whether we're writing or we see someone else like a sport like a Steph Curry of the world. When Steph Curry is out there, like the Olympics last year, bro. Did y'all see Steph Curry in the Olympics, ladies and gentlemen? That's what you call being in the zone. Like go watch a clip. Just type in on YouTube if you have it. If you're not basketball inclined or interested in basketball like I am, go type in Steph Curry in the Olympics. And that's a perfect instantiation, a quintessential example of someone being in the zone like this movie was capturing and articulating beautifully. Because Steph Curry could miss. And then we all get into that pocket, a certain groove, a certain gear where everything is firing on all cylinders. And so for this movie to add that into the story so seamlessly, so precisely. It's like an exact science, the emotional and psychological, brilliance of this movie. I can't sing its praises enough. The idea of a flow state, the idea of, really rising above this thing called life, really, where your soul is in a different plane, a different dimension, getting into quantum physics almost for a kids movie. Now, this is more than a kids movie. I know it's not. Just because it's animated, you can't just automatically just reduce it, reside it to a kids movie because it's more than that, dude. I'm not gonna disrespect it thusly. Mystics Without Borders is truly my favorite part. And the guy just doing the little, he was gyrating with the, advertising sign spinning. Yet he was leading the vanguard. He was trailblazing the souls and tethering them back to their bodies. And that is so sophisticated, so fascinating as an idea, bro. So when I upload this, I am gonna find out who wrote this. What else have they done? And what part did Jamie Foxx and John Baptiste, did they collaborate? They had to, did they write the music? Yeah, this is wonderful. Connie was amazing too. The Connie was the catalyst, she made it conducive for 22 to see, the potential of life because she came up talking about I hate everything. Then she played a little trombone. It's like, you know what? All right, maybe it's not so bad after all. And then the zenith, the apogee, the height of the film is when 22 was in Joe Gardner's body, right? Joe Gardner's body. And she sits down, she sees the eddy of leaves go up into a tree, and then the little seed comes out, land in her hand. And that's the crux of life. It's the little things. That's what this movie is talking about, being mindful, being present. And to be cliche, that's why they call it the present, because it's a present, it's a gift. And then Joe not being aware of that, thinking he has been missing out on life. And really, if he just pulls the camera back and see the forest, not just the trees. He was only seeing the trees, but he was able at the end to see the forest. And that's just so amazing. That is just so astoundingly clever to have that be an aspect of the plot in this way, in this form, you know, and there's there's so much harmony coursing through this film. And when he finally got what he wanted, when Joe Gardner, yeah, he was playing with Dorothy, which now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think that was Nina Simone. Was that Nina Simone at the beginning when I mentioned it? It may have been Dorothy on the Wall, which I think was purposefully modeled after Nina Simone, but that's neither here nor there. But when he finally got the gig and it could not have gone better, and he's like, what do we do now? She's like, tomorrow night we do it all over again. That LeBron meme. I got one more for you. Then he's like, well, I thought it would feel different. Then she told the story. She told the story of This Is Water. Like, I read Infinite Jest. I finished it this year. And halfway through, I watched the movie about David Foster Wallace's life, the guy who wrote Infinite Jest. I say that to say, I was being tangential, but yeah, I love me some David Foster Wallace. And he has this commencement speech where he gives the speech of This Is Water, and the metaphor, the allegory, the parable of that is so profound, bro. And so for her to tell Joe that this is water, metaphor, allegory in that moment, it doesn't get much better than that. It doesn't get more rich and more deep and more profound than that, bro. I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it, bro. Jazzing. And then 22 at the end is like, I'm not good enough, bro. She's like, I don't want to go to Earth. I'm throwing my patch up. I finally found my spark. But the way Joe and the way all of these mentors, not include, including but not limited to Muhammad Ali, freaking Carl Jung, Marie Antoinette. And was I mistaken, or was 22 holding out a piece of cake? This is what I'm talking about. That's intellectually stimulating. If you know anything about history, Marie Antoinette let them eat cake. And so this movie added that joke as a throwaway. That was a throwaway joke. 22 holding up a piece of cake to Marie Antoinette, you know? And then it's yeah, it could not be more sophisticated and more penetrating. It's incisive. It has such a naturalistic writing. The dialogue didn't seem stiff. It felt seamless and believable. The animation had so much clarity. It was so vivid. And then that scene in the barbershop, bro, the cultural specificity of the black barbershop and the role the black barbershop plays in the community, how it's everything. And then having that be incorporated in general, but in particular to have a little story arc of, oh, Joe was not really living a full life. An unexamined life is not worth living. Life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. So he had never asked about the barber, who I think was voiced by Laurel Howery, the TSA agent from Jordan Peele's Get Out, by the way, but I digress. He said, oh, I didn't know, I didn't know you didn't always want to be a barber. You wanted to be a vet, but you had a daughter. And then you can see Joe, who was in the body of a cat, seeing all this. And he started to, that was a paradigm shift for him. And for me as well, just to understand what the possibility of movies. So if you're watching this on Patreon or YouTube, leave me some freaking comments about more Pixar films. Like I said, I already plan on watching Up, Turning Red, Coco. I watched Encanto, but I lost the access to it, so I can't upload it to YouTube. It pains me, but it's available on Patreon though. Thankfully, it's available on Patreon, and I'll try to recover the file from my hard drive. But Oh, man. I am yeah, this is an inspirational film. This is an uplifting film and it's enchanting. It was I was bewitched by the point of view. It had a strong, articulate, eloquent point of view this movie did. And so by the end of it, I felt like I didn't had an experience. This is a game changer. Do you understand me? A game changer. This what Pixar, bro. Pixar. I haven't seen The Incredibles. I haven't seen so many Pixar films. I watched Toy Story ad infinitum, ad infinitum when I was a kid. I've seen all the Toy Stories. I can't wait for the fifth one. I think that's, I would have to go check my memory bank, but I don't think I've seen a lot of Pixar or Disney films for that matter. And I would change that. This reaction, well, would be the impetus. On this channel, I've reacted to Inside Out, Kung Fu Panda, but I need more. This video, this experience today, watching Soul makes me want to watch more animated films, specifically of the Pixar variety. But I know there are other ones to from which to benefit. But yeah, I think I'm gonna dismount, man. I think I'm gonna dismount. I had a, if you can't tell, I had a grand old time watching this film with such grandeur. This had substance. This is this film with substantive writing that leaves me in awe. It's awe-inspiring. It's sublime, and the contours of it, the silhouette, the slow pacing, the meticulous pacing, the rhythm, the tonal shifts, the brevity, the attention to detail about existence and the little things in life. Really, the micro is really the macro. But we get caught up like when we saw the stock trader, we get caught up in making money and socioeconomic statuses and how we're being perceived, the status symbols, the latest iPhone, but just a blade of grass, just seeing an eddy, just leaves rustling and really taking a deep breath and appreciating that we are alive and we're not gonna be one day. We're alive, you and I, brothers and sisters, we're alive, and that is finite. It's ephemeral, this plane of existence. And what do we do with that? We watch movies, we communicate, we be selfless, we do acts of kindness to others. We try to be as selfless as we can and let the chips fall where they may. This was the year of our Lord 2020 Pixar film by the name of Soul. And it has an infinite amount of it. Soul, that is. But I'm Mr. Valentine, and as always, till we meet again, I'll see you guys in the funny papers.